Now, here's some exciting news from Cynthia Lummis. Let's see what she has to say.
So why Bitcoin would make sense as part of our strategic reserves is that we recognize other long-term stores of value and put them in strategic reserve.
Jeez.
We have a gold strategic reserve. We have an oil strategic reserve. I think it is fitting that Bitcoin, now that is really digital gold, be included among our reserve assets. So
Hit the nail right on the head. If it's not America, it's going to be some other country. If it's not the countries, it's going to be other institutions. If it's not institutions, it's going to be retail people like you and me who are just going to stack as much sats as we can. It's game theory live and in action, and it's so beautiful to see.
I'm proposing in the Bitcoin Act that we purchase roughly 200,000 Bitcoin a year just by converting money we already have into Bitcoin and hold them for 20 years. If we did that with, say, 5% of all the Bitcoin that will ever exist, which is roughly 1 million Bitcoin, we could cut our debt in half in 20 years. And in the meantime,
That's what El Salvador has already done. Because of their Bitcoin standard, purchasing Bitcoin for their balance sheet, El Salvador, if they decided to sell all their Bitcoin, could almost completely wipe out the debt for the entire country in the last couple of years because of buying one Bitcoin a day for the last handful of years. I mean, there are starting to be a bunch of stories coming out where people are just buying Bitcoin as a life raft, as a way to get out of debt. They'll sell the Bitcoin, which is appreciated in value. They'll pay off the debt, and now their life or their business or their country is a completely different situation than where it was before.
You would have an asset that's growing in value while our own dollar is decreasing in value, and thereby we could shore up the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. What that does is help us protect ourselves against inflation and protect the US dollar on the world stage.